Claude Code has a research problem and this open source GitHub repo solves it. It's called Last 30 Days and it basically helps you with a dilemma that you always have when searching with Claude. Either we need to rely on the web search, which is basically a glorified Google search, or we need to use deep search, which takes 5, 10, 15, sometimes 20 minutes, hundreds of agents and potentially millions of tokens. Last 30 days is the perfect middle ground because you scrape a bunch of platforms and you search for the user sentiment instead of only the headline or the content and how well it ranks on SEO. It's basically the perfect tool for people who do web search a lot, so make sure to stick until the end. So basically what Last 30 Days Q is, it's basically an open GitHub repo which we can see has 60k stars. It says it's the repo of the day and it has integration with all those platforms like X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Hacker News, Polymarket and many more. And as I said in the beginning, it's a substitute of the web search that Claude Code does natively. It focuses more on the user sentiment instead of just the headline and the body of the articles or generally the information that it researches, and it outputs a comparison documents that I'll show you in a moment. So here is basically how those reports look. On the left side we have the research using last 30 days. On the right side we have the normal web search. So let's focus first on the right side. We can see that we have actually found an information of what are people saying about Cloud Opus 5. This was my query. But on the right side, we can see that Claude just went and took the top articles that ranked on Google, like a normal person would do if you write this in Google. So nothing wrong with that, but here on the left side, we go one layer deeper where we use last 30 days and we can see we have searched 12 Reddit threads, 12 YouTube videos, 11 Hacker News stories, 4 markets in Polymarket and 1 GitHub repo. So basically here we see what are actually people saying instead of just what is Google and articles saying, which is generally better in my opinion, especially for certain questions that you need people opinion on. Yes, sometimes the normal cloud search may be better, but for the most scenarios, I think last 30 days gives us a more comprehensive view. To focus on the left side report, first let's see what we have. The loudest thread is not is it good, it will not shut up. So basically here we focus on the customer experience instead of basically an article. So a dropping shipped a prompting guide as the fix and creator turn it into a genre. We can see the creativity and what people do with stuff, and reliability is a real second thread that no review article mentions. We can see that even here we have something that the user discovers that no article or a blog post would mention, and many more. We can see the threads. We can focus also on the comments. So yeah, it's just way better to get more comprehensive view of how things stand. We focus on the user comments because, okay, article can say one thing, but is there a fight in the comments? Would the users agree? Let's get back to the SKU. So the obvious value that this SKU gives us is the sources that it's using. So we can see there are a bunch of sources like Reddit, Twitter, Hacker News, and many more, LinkedIn. And basically we have everything here. And also when you install the SKU, some of those platforms are set up predefined for you because some of them require an API key to be able to connect to the platforms, but some of them don't need an API key. When you install the SKU, they are installed also with the SKU. There are more tricky platforms like X and Twitter where you'd actually need an API key, but really it's the most expensive thing here on the list, and it's like something like 10 cents per run or something like that. So I'd say it's not a big deal. Also, for some platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels, we need an API key from scrape creators, but that's also fine. When you install the SKU and you want to set up those platforms, Claude Code will walk you through how to set up everything, so you don't have to worry about that. It's very, very easy. And actually, inside the repo, you can see which platform requires what. So we can see that Reddit actually is free. Archive is free, and you can see for X Twitter, keys are provided specific, so we need an API key. For TikTok, Instagram, Threads, this is basically where the scrapers come. We have 10,000 free calls, which is like depends on your usage, but it's basically around 6 months of free usage just for installing the skill. So I think that's great. So let's talk a little about how it works. So first step, you're gonna be installing the skill, then you'll be invoking the skill with your crappy prompt, whatever it be. It will make it better, and then it will spawn a lot of agents, depending on which platforms you've connected, to do the research for you about that topic. And it will basically at the end spawn you a report like this one. For example, the topic that I first searched for this demo is what are people saying about Cloud Opus 5. I put a simple prompt, it made it better, and it spawned all of those agents to research for me. Then when it starts researching, we can see that all sources are researching parallel, which makes it very fast. Then it goes into depth for each source. And you can see it focuses on the comments, on the captions, just basically on the things that the users focuses and their impact is on. Then we do the synthesize all the information. So we grant it to a specific data. We look for cues. So if we have 10 comments about something specific, we can obviously see that there is something about it. So then we do the sources, rank everything, and then it becomes your expert, as point number 7 says. Basically, after one run, our cloud is now knows everything about the community and this topic. We can do follow-up questions, and it already has the knowledge to answer us very fast. For the install, you can see that it's very easy. It's basically one command, so we just need to copy that and paste it into our Claude Code. I'll link the GitHub repo in the description, so you can just click it and go check it out yourself. If you're using some different platform like XAI, so the Grok or Cursor, or even the Cloud.ai web platform, it shows you how to do it even in Cloud Desktop, so you can check out all the tutorials here. Alright, having said all of that, I think now it's time for the actual demo. I'm inside my Claude Code, and let's try the skill. So I've put the skill last 30 days, do some research on what people are saying about the last 30 days skills, and if I don't specify a platform, it will use all of them. But we can also say like this prompt and okay, use just Reddit, or use just TikTok, or just use Instagram. So we're pretty flexible here. And also, if you are stuck with something about a skill, you don't know how to use it properly or something like that, Claude Code knows. So every time you are stuck, just ask Claude Code, it install the skill for you. It has all the available information, so it can teach you really well if this video hasn't covered something. If I run it right now, it won't ask me any questions. It's just gonna evoke all those different agents, and it will do the research and then come back to me with the output. As I pre-install the skill, it says that I run the skill for the first time, and it would of course ask me some questions, and I'll just answer them. For example, here I'll set auto setup because I don't want to waste time setting this up. Skip X, or yeah, just read my browser cookies, and sign up via GitHub, or skip for now. I don't need it right now. Alright, we can see that after a few minutes the skill has shown the report. So the skill is GitHub monster and a Hacker News no-show at the same time. That means that basically people are talking about this skill more on GitHub and YouTube, as we can see, and not so much on the more developer-focused platforms. The pitch that lands is Claude Code has a search problem, and this fixes it exactly as my intro sentence at the beginning. So yeah, the specific thing people value is comments, not headlines. Exactly what we are talking about. You can pause and see the research for yourself, but basically it focuses on people opinion. We here have key patterns from the search. So adoption is loud on GitHub and YouTube, silent on Hacker News and in the Cloud subreddits. The value proposition people repeat is comment level sentiment, not source count. So yeah, we can see our agents reported back. We can see have 27 Reddit threads, 3 YouTube videos, Hacker News 4 stories, and so on and so on. Now let's try to see the result when we do the search but without the last 30 days skill. Alright, so we can see the result. It gives us hard numbers, as this title says, and as you see, it gives us more technical information and exactly what you'll find in an article or a blog post or even in a GitHub articles. Let's say it gives us specific issues, way more technical stuff than the last 30 days search. So yeah, you can see also the Cloud Web Search, the normal Cloud Web Search has its cases, and also the last 30 days Q search has its own cases. When we are searching about something that we want to hear people opinion on, we can use the skill. But if it's something technical, by the way, we can go with the Cloud normal web search. That's fine. So yeah, you can experiment with the skill and without the skill for certain topics, and you can make the use for yourself. So as you can see, very easy to use, very easy to set it up, just one line of code, and you can use all those different sources. The only tricky parts is some of those sources, how to set it up, like X, TikTok, Instagram, and so on. And the only source that will cost you money really is just X and Twitter. As I said, it will be just 10 cents per run or something like that, so give or take. So as always guys, let me know what you think about this video. Drop your comments down below, tell me your opinion, and you can also tell me what the next video should be about. So thanks again for watching and sticking until the end, and see you in the next one.